بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Okay, so we'll start with chapter 10 today from the book on page 54. And I'll share my screen to there as well. But first, just a quick review. So we have two types of pronouns, two types of dhamirs. The first is the detached or disconnected, and those will um, have one specific set of meanings, right? Like huwa means he or it, he is or it. And then they all have a connected dhamir that is associated with it, and they'll have just a slightly different meaning. For huwa, its partner is who, and the who means his or its. So we went through all of these last time. And now for the rest of these chapters, for maybe like the next 6, 7 chapters, it's all practice using these pronouns. Um, so one quick thing I want to mention that I wasn't able to mention last time at the end of last class was there will be um there will be some words where I'm losing it here. There will be some words where the dhamir is going to change just slightly. And it's the ha of the dhamir we'll see in practice. Okay? So for example, huwa, the associated connected pronoun, dhamir is what? For huwa? Who. Now it's not always going to come as who. Sometimes it's going to come as he, depending on the letter that comes before it. So here you can see um, for for huwa and who, you have these two words, an and ila. When you have an, you will say anhu. Okay, just like most words, you will say anhu. But when you have ila and then you put the ha at the end of ila, it turns into ilayhi. Ilayhi, not ilayhu, ilayhi. Okay, so we'll see that more in practice and with other ones as well. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start off with the top of chapter 10, and this is going to be um, the first set of pronouns for today. Ad-darsul ashiru, the 10th lesson, page 54. Ad-dars al-ashiru, page 54, lesson 10. So this is a conversation between Hamid and Muhammad. A conversation between Hamid and Muhammad. So I won't keep saying the names over and over again. But once I say the sentence, I'll ask you to translate the word. Man anta. What does that mean? Anta. Who are you? Very good. It means who are you? And anta is for specifically who when you're talking to you. Singular, male. Very good. So you're talking to a boy or a man, just one person. Ana talibun bil jami'ati. What does ana mean? I, very good. I am a student. Be here. This be is an addition, okay? And it means he in this context in the university. I am a student in the university. A anta talibun jadidun. Are you a new student? This is a question. We're going all the way back to the beginning with the alif at the beginning, Hamza. Na'am. Ana talibun jadidun. Yes, I am a new student. Min aina anta. What does that mean? Min aina anta. Where are you from? You masculine singular. Where are you from? Good. Ana min al Hindi. I am from what country? India. Good. Masmuka. Masmuka. What does that mean? Very good. What is your name? But more specifically, who are you speaking to? Hmm? Who? Okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. Who are you speaking to when you use the that specific damir, that connected damir? What do you understand from it? Who is the recipient? Hmm? Singular male. Very good. So what is the associated damir? Hmm? That's the damir that's here. What is the other one? This is the connected. What's the disconnected damir? It's not in the sentence. Remember here we have two here. The list on the right are the detached or disconnected pronouns, and the left are the attached or connected pronouns. The one in the sentence is the attached pronoun. So what is the associated detached pronoun? Hmm? Anta. Very good. Anta. So when you're asking someone for their name, you don't say ma ism anta. You use the kaf. Not what is you name. What is your name? Kaf means your. Ismi Muhammadun. What does ismi mean? My name. So when you add that ya to the end, it means my name. Ismi Muhammadun. Good. ومن هذا الفتى الذي معك. We kind of talked about ma'a last time. What does ma'a mean? Mm-mm. Where? It's Hamid sentence page 54. You're on about halfway down. What does ma'a mean? It's very close to the word inda that we covered last time. It means with. Ma'a means with. ومن هذا الفتى means young boy. Okay? Young boy. ومن هذا الفتى الذي معك. And who is this young boy الذي that is معك with. مع means with and the kaf means you. In this sentence, معك means with you. Who is this young boy that is with you? Now, when you're talking about معك, okay, you are speaking to someone or you're speaking about someone? To someone. Good. So the person, Hamid, is asking Muhammad, this boy that is with you. But now when he answers, is he going to be talking to the boy? No. Who's he going to be talking to? Good. Exactly. Muhammad, right? Sorry, Muhammad will be talking to Hamid. So which damir is he supposed to use when discussing someone else? When you want to say he is, so the question is, who is that young boy that is with you? The answer would be, he is, etc. So how do you say he is? Huwa. Very good. So he says, Huwa zamili. Huwa zamili. He is my classmate. Zamili means classmate. Then Hamid says, huwa aydan min al-Hindi. This sentence we know now. How do you say this? I mean, how do you translate this? Very good. Oh, miss one word. Is he? Is he also from India? Aydan means also. Muhammad responds, La huwa min al-Yabani. He is from Japan. Okay. So now he's talking about another person who is not in the conversation. He says, Masmuhu. Ismuhu. Masmuhu. What is blank name? Hmm? Sorry? He's talking about this classmate of his, who was Zamili, that is a young boy that is with you. He says, who is that? So he says, who is Zamili? That means he's my classmate. Once he says that, he asks him, is he also from India? He says, no, he is from Japan. So then he wants to know that person's name. So he says, Masmuhu. What is blank name? What pronoun goes there? Hmm? Is it? His. Good. His. What is his name? Because the whole time they're talking about the Zamili, the classmate who's not there. Ismuhu Hamza. Ismuhu Hamza. His name is Hamza. Ma lughatuka ya Muhammadu. What is, what's lughatuka? His language. Good. What is his language? O Muhammad. He says, lughati al-urdiyatu. What does that mean? The whole sentence, though. Good. My language is Urdu. Ahiya lughatun sahlatun. We covered the sentence before. What does it mean? Oh, is the language easy? Is that ahiya is that um or is it, sorry, is it a easy language, an easy language? Na'am hiya lughatun sahlatun. What is lughatun sahlatun? Good. But in terms of what we've learned in grammar, what rule is it? Very good. Nad and man'ud. نعم هي لغة سهلة. Then he says وحمزة ما لغته. وحمزة ما لغته. And Hamza is the name of a person. What is his language? لغته, his language. He says لغته اليابانية. What is his language? His language is Japanese. Good. وهي لغة صعبة. Mm, almost. Almost. Mm-mm. It is a hard language. There's no his in this sentence because there's no who. هي لغة صعبة. Then it says أين أبوك يا محمد. أين أبوك يا محمد. Where is your father? أبوك means your father. يا محمد. Where is your father, O Muhammad? He says أبي في الكويت هو طبيب شهير. My father, أبي, my father is in where? Kuwait. He is what? He is a famous doctor. Very good. هو طبيب شهير. He is a famous doctor. Now, what do you notice between this word, أبوك, and أبي? Hmm? Just a little bit louder. They put kaf on top for Abu, yeah, and the bottom. They put a yeah, but that's how the sentence would normally be, right? So if someone asks another person, they would use the lamir kaf, right? Like lughatuka, and then you would respond with lughati. What other difference is here? Interesting. Okay. How do you know that? Very good. It's really good that you noticed that. That's not the exact thing I'm looking for, but the reason why the ba in abuka has a dhamma is because there's a wow after that. And the reason the ba has a kasra in abi is because there's a ya after that. What is what does the first one have that the second one doesn't? First one has wow, and the second one does not have a wow. So the word is abun, okay? And this is one of five words we're going to cover in a few pages that whenever they are used with a dhamir, depending on what state it is, it will be written differently. Okay? So when it's marfu', you add a waw. When it's mansub, you add an alif. And when it's majroor, you add a ya. أبي في الكويت هو طبيب شهير. Okay. وأين أمك? Where is your mother? هي أيضا في الكويت مع أبي. هي مدرسة هناك. She is here أيضا also in Kuwait مع أبي. What does that mean? With my father. Very good. هي مدرسة هناك. What does that mean? Yes. Almost one word left. Almost there. There. Perfect. She is a teacher there. Now, we have a introduction to a new concept here for verbs. ذهبت إلى الكويت يا محمد. ذهبت means what? Almost. ذهب means he went. What do you think ذهبت means? Hmm? Hmm? It's past tense. I'll tell you that. This is past tense because the addition to the verb comes at the end. ذهبت. Think about the list of the meanings that you learned. What other one ends in ta? You went. Very good. أذهبت means what then? Essence. Did you go? Very good. أذهبت. Did you go إلى الكويت يا محمد? to Kuwait, O Muhammad? He says, Na'am, dhahabtu. What do you think to means? I, yes. Na'am, yes. Dhahabtu. I went. So here are the two things that we learned for the lamirs with verbs. Okay, because this will be a list on its own. But here's just an introduction to these two. When you have ta at the end, it's associated with anta. When you have tu at the end, it's associated with ana. Ana. Okay. Now, وزميلك أين أبوه? وزميلك and your classmate أين أبوه? What does أين أبوه mean? Where is his father? Very good. Because now he didn't say abuka because he's talking about another person. He says that first. And your classmate, where is his father? أبوه في اليابان هو تاجر كبير. His father is in Japan. هو تاجر كبير. What does that mean? He is a big businessman. Very good. ألك أخ يا محمد? What does laka mean? That's la. What's laka? You know what kaf is at the end? When you add the kaf, what does it mean? Good for him or belongs to him. Okay. Alaka akhun ya Muhammad. What does as mean? Brother. Very good. Akhun means brother. Ya Muhammad. So translate that sentence. There's no it in the sentence, right? Because then it would be there would be a ha. It's a little confusing, but that's why I'm asking on purpose. Alaka. It's a question about ownership, and the Bamir is kaf. So you can say it in one of two ways. Neither of them make any sense. Alaka akhun ya Muhammad. Does a brother belong to you? Or do you own a brother? Okay. Now, if you were to translate it literally, that's what it would be, but of course you don't. In Arabic, when you're, yes, so in Arabic, when you have a family member that you are someone who's living associated with you, then you use lam and then a dhamir. So the lam of belonging. You use that with a dhamir. Alaka akhun ya Muhammad. Do you have a brother? So he says, Naam. Yes. Li akhun wahidun. I have how many brothers? I have one brother. Ismuhu Usamatu. Go ahead. His name is Usama. Very good. وهو معي هنا في المدينة المنورة. المدينة المنورة is Medina, the name of a place. وهو معي هنا. What does that mean? And he, there's no, the word live isn't here. There's no word that says live. And he, معي, مع means what? With, good. And that, yeah, at the end means with me. And huna, here in Medina. Very good. ولي أخت واحدة اسمها زينب. What does that mean? I have one sister. Her name is Zainab. Very good. Ha means her name. Okay. ولي أخت واحدة اسمها زينب. And I have one sister. Her name is Zainab. وهي في العراق مع زوجها. زوج means husband. It could, yes, زوج in classical Arabic is both husband or wife. It means spouse. But here, because you're talking about her, the sister, then it's husband. وهي في العراق مع زوجها. What does that mean? Good. And she's in Iraq with her husband. زوجها مهندس. Muhandis means engineer. Her husband is the engineer. Perfect. Then he responds, أعندك سيارة يا أخي. In the, I said it's very similar um, to ma'a, but in this, what do you call it? In this context, it's closer to the lam of belonging or ownership. أعندك سيارة يا أخي. Perfect. Do you have a car? So you use li when? Hmm? Yes, but you use li أخ. But عندي سيارة. What's the difference? Perfect. Inanimate. Car is inanimate. Someone responded, غير عاقل. So something that is inanimate is for عند. And li is something for that's animate, living. Last sentence. لا ما عندي سيارة عندي دراجة. حمزة عنده سيارة. Slowly say لا ما عندي سيارة. What does that mean? No. ما here does not mean what. It's a way to negate whatever was said before. Okay? So this ma is the second type of ma that we're learning. The first ma that we learned was like just asking a question. Masmuka. It means what? Okay. Huh? Ma hada, exactly. Ma hada. What is this? It means what? This ma is to negate a sentence, negate a statement, sorry. So if you, in the previous sentence, أَعِندَكَ سَيَّارَةٌ يَا أَخِي, do you have a car? So it's not enough to just say لا عندي سيارة. That means no, I do have a car. Yes. So you have to put this other ma to negate whatever the person said. So first you answer with the first la, you answer the question, and then with ma, what you do is you negate whatever they were saying. You say the opposite of whatever they're saying. So لا, no, ما عندي سيارة. I don't have a car. I don't have a car. Then he says عندي دراجة. I have a what? دراجة is bicycle. Then he ends the sentence حمزة عنده سيارة. Hamza, almost. Hamza, what is it? عنده سيارة. You can say he has, but there's a one word that's missing when you translate it. Hamza, he has a car. The word is عند, and the ضمير is there that says who at the end. عنده سيارة. Hamza, he has a car. Make sense? Hmm? If you said Hamza عنده سيارة, that would mean Hamza Hamza عنده سيارة. It doesn't actually make sense. Because when you were to use عند, you would say in the location. So perhaps it could mean Hamza is by the car. When you say عنده, you're saying he has a car. Hamza here at the beginning is only for clarification that um who is being spoken about. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise you would put the word عند at the beginning. عند حمزة سيارة. Okay. Now we will just quickly go to so uh if you go to page 58 and you see number 5 at the top, I recommend doing this for homework. I'll put the answers to it on the group chat. It's practicing the four lamirs, the connected lamir that we learned. The ya for ana, the kaf for anta, the ha for huwa, and the ha alif, ha for hiya. Okay? You are taking the word that's on the right side, qalamun, for example, and then you say hada, and then you use the lamir, the four lamirs we learned. The ya, the kaf, the ha, and the ha alif. So, for example, the first one they do is qalamun, hada qalami, hada qalamuka, hada qalamuhu, hada qalamuha. This is my pen, this is your pen, masculine, this is his pen, this is her pen. Okay? So this will just get you used to adding the dhamir to the end of the sentences. Okay? And then if you go all the way to the end, exercise 6 on page 60, you'll see one more thing here, and this will be important for our last class, our second to last class. Sorry, not 6, number 9. Exercise 9 on page uh, page 60. Okay? It just has the names. So when you have masculine names, it ends in tanween, right? Like Muhammadun. But when you have a female name, feminine name, like Aisha, do you say Aisha tun? No, you say Aisha tu always. Okay? It never has tanween. This is also true for masculine names or names of guys that the name ends in ta marbuta. Okay? So on the top list it says Muhammadun, Khalidun, Hamidun, Abbasun, and Mahmudun. Then when you have a ta marbuta at the end, you say Hamzatu, Talhatu, Usamatu, Muawiyatu, and Ikrimatu. Make sense? Okay, so when you have any name with ta marbuta, then you don't end it with tanween. Okay, and then just we'll do the al-kalimat al-jadida at the end, and that'll be it, inshallah. Al-kalimat al-jadida, the new words. Az-zamilu, classmate. Az-zawju, spouse or husband. Wahidun, one. Fatan, fatan, young boy. Ma'a, with. الطفل, young baby. Al-Kuwaitu, Kuwait. And al-lughatu means language. Now if you just go on to page 61 real quick. الدرس الحادي عشر, the 11th lesson. So this is a review lesson, and I usually make this into a quiz. So we're about halfway done with the book. The rest of it's not going to be like half the same amount of time as it took to get here, because all of the rules we pretty much covered in the Lemire list. It's just very small rules. We'll cover multiple in a day. We have about 4 classes left now only. So these 2 paragraphs that are in chapter 11, I asked you last time to see if you could go over it. Anyone who would like the quiz, you can send me a message and I'll send you the quiz. You can do it. You can do it and then send me back the answers. And then I will grade it. Okay? Well, will we go over Medina book 2? I'm not sure right now. The quiz is something I'm going to send to you. You can do it at home and then just send me a picture of it, or send me the file back. You don't have to come. It's not going to be in person. So someone asked online. Does that make sense? The quiz is not in person. So we'll do that, and then we'll start with chapter 12 next time, inshallah. هذا وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا.